Yo guys, this is Reinhardt and this is gonna be a video about the Warlock versus Mages and how can the good luck actually beat the Mages. The spec I'm gonna be running will be Affliction, and the Mage I'm gonna be fighting is 2400 and the Gladiator level Mages. And I'm gonna be telling you guys what I actually did in order to get a win against the Frost Mages. If I could describe this duel, I would summarize it as a focus on the end game with the RNG loss. Mages are the most frustrating caster class that we could actually duel as Affliction luck. Now, what makes this fight very difficult is because they have so many ways to actually interrupt you, and they have a lot of defensives. Let's go over them. For interrupts, they have Impact Stun, Counter Spell, Ring of Ice, Deep Freeze, and the worst part about it is they don't even have to cast to do their damage. They can just Iceland spam, and you find yourself exhausted trying to get that spell lock, and it's gonna be in vain because they're not even casting to kill you. But on top of that, for their defensive, they have Mana Shield, which absorbs about 15-16k at least. They have Ice Barrier, which is about 25k absorption, which is 41k total, and the CD on them is 12 seconds on the Mana Shield, 30 seconds on Ice Barrier. And the worst part about it, my DK Spat Sack is 38k heal, 2 minute CD. Those two are on 12 and 30 second cooldowns. Now, to top it off, when your dots actually gonna finally chew their shields off, you're gonna be facing Mage Armor. And Mage Armor reduces your dots durations, your fear durations, your blanket spell lock or death coil by 35%. But the worst part about it that I absolutely hate is that it diminishing returns of refreshments dots on the mage, meaning that if you put a corruption and it lasts, let's say 15 seconds, and if you refresh it, it will refresh from, let's say, 2 seconds to 10 seconds, and then it will refresh from 10 seconds to 5 seconds. It diminishes itself with the Mage Armor, and it's a known bug, but Blizzard haven't fixed it yet. Now to top it off, in order to get rid of your fears, they can trinket and they can block. They can block all your dots, or they can block your CC so they can mangle you. And they have a really good guaranteed opener. The guaranteed opener is roughly about 40 to 50k. Because of the invis. What they usually do is they pop invis and then they do Frostbolt, Iceland, Shatter while they're invisible, but once they pop out, you're already down to, let's say, 80% HP, at least 80% HP, and they're at full HP just starting to actually mangling you. Alright, so enough of this old nerd analyzing and stuff, and let's actually look at some games, and I'll be explaining you what exactly I'm doing. So when you guys gonna be fighting mages, it will be a lot easier for you guys. The first duel I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually start off with a loss. I haven't won all of them, but I won about 70-80% of the time. I'm fighting Switches, which is a 2.4k mage. So he's opening up on me, and he got my pet and myself in a full Nova. On top of it, he put a Ring of Frost on it, so my pet won't be able to spell hack. And I'm howling on top of, and I'm putting right underneath him, and I'm howling. And I'm triggering this Deep Freeze. So by the time I'm actually can cast, I'm down to about 70% HP. Now here's what I'm doing, guys. I'm mouse overing and I'm applying all the dots on his elementals and images. And why I'm doing that is because so I can get consistently healed up through my Siphon Life, because the corruption gives us a chance to actually proc the heal for us. Now I'm trying to juke his counter spell, and he's not doing anything. He's not interrupting me. He got Arcane Torrent up here, and he put me in a full Deep Freeze right now. So at the moment I'm taking more damage than he actually takes, and now I keep refreshing my corruption on elemental to get some heals. I'm porting out so I could maybe get a howl on him, and he popped his Frost Barrier. Now guys, as you guys could see, I actually dispelled his Frost Barrier because our Fell Hunters can do it. I faked his counter spell, and I'm down to just measly amount of HP, and I got a good fear off of him, and he decided to actually play it safe and evocate. Well, use it to your advantage. If mages decide to land a Sidon, I just went all the way top, my pet died, but I am actually soul harvesting in the middle of the duel to the full. I think it was completely legal. It's line of sight. I didn't put my portal up there. My portal was in the middle. So anyway, now I'm actually at a huge advantage. His block is down, first one, but and I'm also have more HP than him, and we reset the fight, which was a lot better compared to a 60% HP than I just started when I was dueling him. Now here I'm gonna do another thing. You see this little pillar? I line of sighted right around the pillar to avoid further shadows from him. He actually had to walk all the way there to get a decent shadow on me, and I put my portal there, so if what, I could actually line of sight some of his shadows as well. When the mage novas you, and you know you can line of sight his shadow by porting out, go ahead and do it, guys. Now this is my mistake. I should have actually trinketed that defreeze, or actually this counter spell, but never mind. I still have my trinket, and I haven't trinketed any of those because I was expecting some kind of heavy ass burst from him. So anyway, I applied all the dots, and I'm gonna lose over here. His second block is there to save his ass, and I'm soul burning, drain souling off of his elemental to get some healing, and I got blanketed counterspelled and defreeze. I'm tricketing blanket counterspell into another cold snap defreeze. GG. Alright, now look at the duels where I actually won. That's not this mage. The other mage is invised over there. I mean, I'm getting shouted down by like 30k HP right off the bat. And I placed my pet right out there so I won't get Ring of Frost. So he actually did a dick move here. He novaed my pet and put a Ring of Frost on top of it so I couldn't spell lock him. And I applied all my dots on this guy right now. And I'm gonna come for the howl here. And of course he's gonna trinket it and he's gonna defreeze me. And I'm gonna trinket that as well. Now, I'm actually chasing his images here, and I'm gonna try alongside his damage. It's actually very efficient. This is a pretty good spot, and I'm gonna try to do some soul harvest. I got a spell lock out here, and it's actually full lock out, but I'm okay with that because I got two ticks off, and that ticks roughly heal me for about 50% of my HP. And now I'm gonna keep line of sighting this mage, and this is legal because my port is actually downstairs in the middle. I manually walked over it, so he blocked all my dots, and I'm putting back here, and I'm running back in again, and back to my safe spot, and I'm gonna howl him. And now he doesn't have a port, he doesn't have a trinket. This is the time for me to pop my demon soul, to pop all my dots and all my bursts. And he's gonna be taking a massive amount of damage, and he's trying to evocate here. To counter his evocate, I actually did a soul harvest. Now he's gonna defreeze me, and he's gonna start frostbolt casting, and I locked out that frostbolt. Now I have more HP than him, his blocks are down, and he basically forfeited because he gave up on that fight. I was at a huge advantage there. This one will be the last one I'm gonna comment on, and I'm fighting a gladiator mage here. And I'm gonna be talking you guys through what I actually gonna do here. He popped all his frostberries and everything, and I'm juked his counter spell. And right now I'm gonna try to get a howl. He of course trinketed it, and I called him and I applied all my dots to him. And he's gonna mitigate here a lot of damage. He's gonna try to get a instant cast off while I'm actually mouse overing and getting corruptions on his images. Now he's gonna try to get a cast here, and he's gonna juke me, and I'm gonna blanket spell lock him, and he's gonna block this damage because he didn't have his shields up. He got his shields back up, he removes his frost block, and he blinks out my howl. This is not a bad mage, and he blocked counterspelled me, and I'm putting in for the howl, and he instantly defreezes me, and I'm sitting there actually very frustrated because he did a perfect way to counter me. But I'm popping my Hellstone cookie, and I increase my health by 20%. And because of mortality, I'm actually gonna start drain lining a lot of HP here. And I'm winning here with a slither of HP left, 10k. That was a very exhausting fight on my part, and the other mage played very well. Now let's look at some more duels against frost mages and fire mages with the cool music. So guys, just shake it off, lean on your chair, relax, and let's have fun. Here we go. Like, I stopped fucking casting that shit.
What the fuck? Does your pet not get hit? Okay, you know you're casting like under a fucking. Oh, I'm so tired of your shit, dude. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You like that damage, bro?
Oh, fucking cauterize this. Get a ring, fuck it.
Oh, fuck, dude. Why am I still in combat? Like, oh my god. Images just won you the duel. Key binding, stop casting. Where is it? Where is it? Stop casting, stop casting. Where is it? Hurry. Stop casting. Don't hit me! Fuck off, dude.
Oh, you fuck off. You're fucking eating. Piece of shit. Oh,
Okay. Okay, you win, you win, you win, you win, you win. I call one more duel after this. I hate you.
Some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. It can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some just want to watch the